Welcome to the Fresh Coast Champions Cup Men's Open Finals. Gonna get a look in transition here. Evan with the dig, slung over to Chandler. A high hanging swing, deep into six over the top. Perfect pass by Nate, loading up our both blockers individually. What the fuck was that move? What's he doing here? Laugh it off there, Landon. Try to pick a sideline. Oh, this mix by the DJ too. Someone got to find out what song this is. So I want to add it to my playlist here. Eddie back to serve, hooking lefty. Nate loading up, gonna be a look, wasn't up. No approach here, over the top of the blocker. Scramble it over there, no block, bombed into the seam. Load serve, just keeps sliding wide. Herschel, short drop serve. Landon's going to take it in the seam. Load up. Over the top to Nate. Loading up there. Bounce ball down the line. We're switching sides here. 4-3. Try to get the jam serve. Well handled by Chandler. Physical into six. Ace serve for Solomon. Look at that scuddy hand contact. Take the tape on the second one. Oh, Nate celebrating early. Thought he had one there. Landon, high sidewinder. Windmill roll shot free ball. Spread attack. Where's he going to go? Force it back. Caught Nate in no man's land. Landon trying to get the line. Top of the tape. Switch sides, 8-6 advantage. Float serve, well handled onto Herschel's head. Nate into the angle, can he run it down? No, he can't. Float serve into Landon's hands. OT to the back line. Solomon, clean hand contact. One blocker, chipped off the edge. Can see strategically here. On the far side, lights out crew. Herschel wanting to be the preferred digger. Out of system free ball look here. Stare back into the sun. Oh my, what a horrible set there. Perfectly in rhythm. Just a back bump set. Aired it back. Also set me pass. Physically through the edge of Nate into six. Cut serve ace for North. Switching sides here.
Off the dome,
right into the face. That had to hurt. Oh! Float serve dropping short. Landon well handled. Over the top. But as I was saying, just strategically here, really just one physical player from lights out, the preferred tacker. Blockers loading up to go get it. Over the top for Nate, no doubter. And then inside out here. Matchups both ways, able to go right through the blocker there for the score. Landon down the line, stabbed by Eddie, over the top to Nate. Oh, dodges the setter. No harm, no foul. Everyone's okay there. What a swing for the field goal and a side out for lights out. One blocker pushing Herschel to drop. Well read. Gonna force it back to Nate. Short approach here. Chop. Roly-poly all the way to the 1 inch line. A play converted by lights out. Back to within one. Flick it back, force it back. Draws the blocker. 15-13 at the switch. Pass on Herschel's head, looking over his shoulder here. Can he run it down? No, he cannot. Herschel, look at that float serve move all the way to the side. Oh, they're going to fight over it. Not quite sure who that was to. 15-15. Pass tight. Evan caught in between. Off the hands or off the bumpers. 16-15. This game is flipped back to lights out. One blocker setup. Tempo ball back. Nate's going to get a look. Short approach over the top. Scramble one up. Going to be a free ball back. Stacked up over on the right. And they watch it drop. Oh no. Would have been a chance to go up two and make it a side out game instead. 16-16. Physical serve, pass high and off. One blocker running across. No doubter for Landon. 17th. Oh, block touch, but too physical over the top. 18-17, advantage, lights out. Aggressive bump set back. Oh, look at the announcer there, too. Caught everyone by surprise. At 18-18. 9-6. They both take it. Extra footwork from Nate. Can they run it down? No, they cannot. These dig opportunities. Nate, too good of a hitter. One blocker setup. Force it back. Tries to go over on one. Do an error. Looks of confusion. Just scramble, setting it up to Herschel to get another look in transition as Nate has been automatic here. Look at the defense here, all kind of asking for a double contact. Watch it back here. It kind of slides through his right hand. You don't see it here from this view. Came out clean. Poke, no doubt, or score. They keep the advantage. 20-19. Set point. Way over the sideline. Dug by Landon. Scramble ball from 10 feet off. Good vision and deception to score it into 6. 20-20. Landon, physical swing. Gonna be a bump set over high ball to Nate. Out of rhythm, no block, and an error. A huge, critical, non-aggressive set to a non-aggressive attack. 21-21. Eddie over to Landon sideline, looking over his shoulder. One blocker, split. Little tempo ball, well read by Herschel. Bombed in the angle. Eddie coming in off the hands with the score. Advantage, lights out. 22-21. Where will he go? Into the tape. Back to all square. Float, serve into deep 6. Stabble him out. Over on 1. Herschel, where will he go? Back to Eddie. Dive into the angle. A block to get advantage back. Watch it back here. First, the amount of space Landon's able to take up. The patience as a digger to then get into the court. Jump over to go double block Nate, but able to still spring up and just great hand and eye work to make sure low cross was not going to get through. Advantage, Krause, Solomon, North. Where will he go? Soft to Eddie. In rhythm for Nate. Under set, dive by, blocked by Lando. Set 1, 24-22. Krause, Solomon, North, advance with the 1 set advantage. Physical serve, 6 feet off. Hands reception, dig. Miss Shallow. But we got an honor call from Evan. Watch this back. Oh, it's pretty tight for a self call. Just felt like he rolled it off his hand a little bit. All right, now in rhythm here on the pass. Floating in, turn it back into the angle for the point. 1-1. Serve right on Nate. Eddie for the score. Had the read, but he scud it just a little bit for the missed dig. You know, we were talking in between sets if we could be more aggressive, double blocking or selling out a block and defensive setup to Nate. Ace serve by Landon. And I think Landon caught wind of them, Eddie asking for more balls, and that they could force it back and maybe get, oh, wow, is that so close. So then we came into this staying super neutral and weren't able to convert a look on Eddie. Chopped the angle for the score. Switching sides, 4-3, nothing but side outs. Hands reception out of the jam. Shoved over to Herschel, out of rhythm. Error. 5-3 advantage. Now a physical serve. Eddie well passed. Targeted too far down the line. 6-3. Tight pass. Gonna force it back again. No, missed dig. Beat him shallow. Past the 30-foot line. Gonna roll one up. Through the net. Takes out primary hands. Nate's gonna come in. Eddie. Oh, too sharp. Again down the line. 7-4. 3-point advantage. High roll set. What a block by North. Watch him come flying in here. See us load up there. Bump set takes Nate in rhythm. Keeps it high into the seam. Just a big, aggressive hand closing that seam. 5-8. Shallow ball, one option. Nate gets to load up. Falls a little out of rhythm. Landon with the physical swing. Unable to be run down. 9-5 at the switch. All the way over the sideline. Well handled. But field goal for another hitting error. Herschel just imploring his guys to swing fearlessly. And an ace. Sick of the errors. Wants them to go for it a little bit more. Timeout, 11-5. The momentum from stealing set 1 leads right into set 2 with an early advantage. Drop serve gets Chandler down to the knees, passing the net. What was that, Landon? Up high, but no, plays it down low. Nate gets the overpass. Physical swing, can it be dug? Touched up, but a score for Nate. What a crazy little rally there. 7-11. Herschel. Oh, physical swing. Scudded off the hands for the score. Chop serve. Ace for North. Gets it right back. They keep the 6-point advantage. Now trying to wrist away into the seam, but it falls into the lap of Eddie. Into the chest dig for Evan. Chandler coming in, but Landon steals it away. Oh, look at this one back here. First the dig, and then watch this. Oh, I was so ready to just give a nugget here to Evan in transition. But the oh no faces on all three of us, not going to get a chance. 8-13. Evan, look at that cut. Wrist away down the line. 15-8 in the finals. Oh, what a chop from Nate. Fell a little out of rhythm there. Had to add some deception and found some space somehow down the line. No blocker up. Landon from 8 feet off. Herschel's going to steal it so Nate can swing. Stabbed by Landon. Landon gets another look. No block up. 4 feet off this time. Stab from Nate. Full approach here. Chop. Whoa, what a touch by Evan. Overpass it on one. Neutral as a blocker. Stabbed again by Landon. Bumps that scramble ball here. Herschel with the block touch. Now in rhythm for Nate. Space into the angle. Dug over on one. Herschel's going to play it. Who's got two? Poke over the top for the score for Nate. Oh, crazy rally there. Stabs across. One-arm stabs on both sides of the net. Eddie curl ball. Sell out. Looking over his shoulder now. Where will he go? Just complete miss hit. In rhythm here. Herschel's going to go play it. Dive into the seam there. Blocked to save point. Watch this one back here. First, the physical scudding, sliding serve from Eddie. I take my eyes completely off the ball. Expecting collision from Landon. Somehow it still hits my arms. And we win the point. Chopped. Slippage for the score. One up. Blocked by Nate. The one blocker. Underset ball. Just a touch. Blocker's able to close off both angle swings. Over the top from Chandler. Digger sold out down the line. Leaving a little bit of space. 5-point advantage. 17-12. Eddie dug by Evan. Gonna roll one up here from Landon. 12 feet off. All he can do is roll shot it. Herschel looking over his shoulder. High ball to Nate. Physical no doubter. What is this man's hitting percentage in this match and all day long? Tight ball. Handled well by Evan. No doubt. Bounce ball from Landon in the angle. Chop serve short. No approach for Nate. Poke over the top of a patient blocker from Landon. Physical serve into the seam. Landon tugs it just a bit wide. 15-18. Down to a 3-point. Oh, he can't save it with the foot. Serves from Eddie, making this interesting. 16-18. Another good one into seam, but it catches the tape right out of the timeout. 19-16 at the switch. Underset ball from Nate into the lap of Evan. Bump set back. Dug by Nate. Where will he go on the next one? Over the top. Field goal. And some chirp down the net. Trying to find anything they can to put some pressure on these side outs. Off the side of the arm, cut down in. Big line guy. You hear it there. Big line guy. Big line guy. Showing the fans how I contacted that ball. Match point number 1. Bombed into the seam for an ace. There's your champions. Krause, North, Solomon, as the 4 seed, come in and take home the trophies and the Fresh Coast Champions Cup.
Oh my God, you're gonna go take a dip, aren't you?